The Blend Committee was set up under the iUniversity initiative as one of the 7 committees. We are tasked to create or to come up with strategies for implementation of blended learning strategies into the faculty. The idea of using blended learning is to ensure that the best of technology is used in the classroom together with the current face-to-face lecture environment. At the end of the day, the students will improve their learning experience and to provide more flexible learning that will inculcate 21st century skills that the students can use when they enter the workforce. The Blend Committee was set up with several people in mind. Mainly, these are the members that came with a lot of experience in the teaching and learning field. We have Prof. Dr. Neo May, who has around 20 years of working experience in creating dynamic constructivist learning environment. Dr. Hugh, who is the resident expert in learning languages with technology. Heidi Tan and Helena Song, they are looking into authentic learning environments as well as learning for people with disabilities. We also partner up with ITSD for the technical support. In there we have Hafiz, who has a long experience in creating MOOC, a good understanding of the MOOC platform works. And we also have Farah, head of MSU. The first is to restructure the teaching and learning activities in the classroom. We've come up with the idea of 30-30-40 ratio. The 30% stands for teaching of content via digital means. It could be video, it could be online learning, e-learning objects, and so on and so forth. And the other 30, we thought, maintain the traditional classroom lecture, and the 40 is to include classroom activities. It is through the classroom activities where our students will be able to engage with their peers as well as to understand the content much better through hands-on practice and workshops. The next initiative is for training of the staff. We have started several workshops and training modules for staff to get familiarized with blended learning tools as well as blended learning pedagogies. We've also set aside about 5,000 ringgit per faculty that can be used to help the faculty get the training that they need so that they can improve their teaching and learning approaches in their classroom. We also have the MOOCs that we have to contend with. And as part of this initiative, we are empowering each faculty to create their own MOOCs to be able to be used on many of the MOOC platforms like Open Learning, Coursera and whatnot. We hope each faculty will dedicate a certain amount of time and manpower in creating the content that sort of focuses on their niche. We also are coming up with the initiative of special projects. Certain faculties do come up with their own learning tools. For example, in FCM, 2 learning systems have already been created. One is the MAL project, which is a project-based learning environment or an ecosystem where students can create blogs as well as e-portfolio and other interactive tools that are necessary within a project-based learning environment. We have also created what is called CLOE, C-L-O-E, which stands for Creative Learning Online Environment, which is where it's similar to a MOOC platform where lecturers can upload videos and students can upload their projects and they can facilitate learning via that type of environment. As far as support is concerned, I think we need all hands on deck. We are trying to create a new ecosystem that will help inculcate 21st century skills, but it's also a change of mindset. Going from the teacher-centered into more student-centered and allowing students to be more flexible and independent in their learning. Therefore, we will need good infrastructure, especially the Wi-Fi and internet infrastructure. We will also need constant training. So perhaps faculties as well as the training department could facilitate training courses for our staff. We need the support of the deans, so to encourage the people or the staff within their faculty to apply or to explore and experiment in blended learning. And we will also need other units like facilities management to help create the learning spaces. We will also need ITSD to provide the technical support and the content development. We also need finance to help with the budget, as well as the marketing department to help reinvent the way MMU teaches our students, and also to provide awareness to the public of how MMU has evolved from what we were before into where we are today. My hope is to see that our MMU maintains the lead in this field. MMU was the first university to come up with our own LMS system, and so we hope that we are able to continue the trend of being able to lead others who wanting to go into this field and to be able to make a mark in the teaching and learning domain. The theme that we came up with under this initiative was Teach Smarter, Learn Better. Basically it says that we should be able to teach with technology and hence teach smarter, and for our students to enhance their learning process as well as their engagement, and their overall learning experience will translate to learning better.